flying through the clouds.
Currently a three-man weave, also known as a threesome. Pause. You know?
Yeah, 6 balls.
Hey.
Hey,
5.
yo.
I only got 1.
Damn.
Hey, you know? Shit.
Yeah, but
one
we
less
back
thing
at
to worry
it.
about.
Yeah, your boy Demo, this is 2 in a row for me. It's been a while since I've been able to do 2 in a row, I'm happy to be here. Weez saw Jimmy. Weez will be coming through, but saw Jimmy sends his regards. This is the last recording that we're going to have before it's released for Christmas, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Christmas is coming up. Christmas is next week.
This might be the last one, too, for the year.
Possibly. You never know, man. We might try and do some for the people, to give you a little ring out for your new year. But don't count on that. As I've said before, we're not tripping. We're finna do what we're finna do.
Yeah, man. We dropping surprise episodes here and there, but we also get PTO from Gen G. You know what I mean? So
that's it. Make sure they understand, man. Yeah,
But yeah, man, what's been going on this week? A lot of shit's been going down. The new year, everyone's hyped for the upcoming January 6th, starting with the new year, because Trump's gonna be in office. But yeah, man, what's the most exciting thing for y'all coming up in the new year?
Man, I don't know, man.
Or Christmas.
I've been working hard, man. I hope Santa blesses me. But
with
I
a
don't
holiday?
I don't know, man. I just been working too hard. I haven't had time to watch sports. I haven't had time to, experience things. So I'm hoping for some more time in the new year.
Hey, yeah.
What about you?
I'm doing the same shit, man. I'm actually not watching as much sports as I usually am, and I'm just out here trying to stack up, get my money up. 2024 was a rough year. So, we're trying to move on to 2025 soon enough here. And it's going to be my next year soon, my Mike Dunleavy year. So I'm looking for big things.
Hey, that's what's up.
But yeah, man, let's move on to some news. I know we got some interesting news. There's a lot of health news, to be honest. Right before I got on here, I feel like everything I looked at on Instagram, by the way, when I was just scrolling through, was just about like how everything in this world is unhealthy. Like anything, like aluminum foil. Like you can't use aluminum foil apparently no more in the kitchen. You can't drink water or something like that. I don't know. You can't do shit, bro. It feels like everything is just gonna be bad for you. You can't eat chicken no more. You can't because chickens are too big now or whatever. All this type of shit.
That's the same thing they've been saying, bro. Like, that just means you're gonna make it to the average. Everything's got to be bad for you. Like, would you rather it be inconvenient? That's how I look at it.
They were saying if you drink a Coca-Cola, well, I drink Coke Zero, but like for those drinking like full sodas, it takes like 12 minutes off your life. Every Coca-Cola you drink, all the sugar and shit in it. So I'm assuming it's all including like other sodas too.
But they always say that. They say like if you eat a hot dog, it eats like 6 minutes of your life.
30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like, how do you get them back?
Well,
I feel like you should have added up by now.
Yeah. The other side of the argument is like, if it takes you 12 minutes to drink that Coke, then no shit, it takes 12 minutes off your life.
It's cool. We're fine. We're fine.
Yeah. But, hey, whatever, do you, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything's bad for you. Just keep that in mind, because every time you take an action, it takes time, which means that's one step closer to death. That's a dark way to look at it, but
it's deep, man. Hey, like technically everything you do, like, is getting you closer to death, man. Like everybody of all time who ever ate a salad, they either have died or are going to die.
It's all about moderation, bro.
Yeah, but even that, you'll still get closer to death.
Yeah, but still, if you're doing just like every day, like, you feel me? You're drinking a soda every day. Maybe you drink a soda once every other day or once a week. That's moderation.
Yeah, reduction. If you're fucking jacking off all the time, just reduce it by 50%, and then you'll do better.
Man.
Hey,
anyways, just take care of yourself in the way that you would like to. Find a balance between death and inconvenience that you're fine with.
Exactly, man. But more into stuff that's unhealthy for you. I think this was brought up by shout out Saw Jimmy. Scientists warn of unprecedented risk of research into mirror life. What does this even mean, bro?
Oh man, I put that up actually. That's a link from me. So what scientists have been searching out and are about 10 years from having the technology to be able to do. So if you just imagine like a DNA, right? So you imagine like the little double helix pattern, whatever. So what they're doing is like taking small organisms, little bacterias and stuff like that, and actually trying to create life out of the backwards images of those, like a mirror image of what it has in regular life. And it's a big warning of this, saying that, if we created that, like everything on Earth has the same, I don't know how to describe it, but like physics, of how it's held together and how it's really built. And this would be creating something that's not natural in nature and does not exist anywhere that we know of at all. Some other sort of different life, and it could lead to some crazy viruses or mutations or something like that. So it's just warning, it's a very low risk of it happening, but at the same time, the consequences of that risk would be humongous. So
mirror
this is
life?
something else to worry about. Mirror life.
Humongous with the fungus.
Oh, so like right now they were creating bacterias and shit from the reverse.
That's like whatever really the pattern is, they
so
just do it like the backwards pattern of it.
So they make like you, but like a gay version.
Straight version.
Extra gay, because I'm extra.
Damn. Sounds like a Black Mirror episode.
Not the gay version of Demo.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh man.
In the butt though. In the butt.
So shouts out to mirror bacteria, the mirror universe, the Terrans.
Shout out science.
Yeah, shout outs to freaking science, dude.
This is just another warning, as Saw Jimmy would definitely warn you all. This is another case where science can go wrong and destroy the universe, whatever. Blah blah blah. Echoing his sentiment. So yeah, what else we got, man?
Man, I got some shit that I had no idea what this is about because I never really thought of Idaho that deeply. But apparently there's a greater Idaho movement. What is that?
You put that, Davy Jones?
No, hell no. I don't even know what that is.
No, he just is doing a very good segue to all the links that I put on here. Okay. So the greater
the producers.
The greater Idaho, yeah, that's what it's all about. The greater Idaho movement is a kind of let me put a little a picture to show you what's going on. Let's see, how can I get this there? Up there.
Eat hella potatoes.
So if you look at Oregon and the way that Oregon voted in the last election, and even the elections behind that, I put a link here in the chat if you could pull that illustration up. Idaho is definitely broken apart. It's really two real worlds up there. There is the coastal region that includes like Portland and a lot of other very liberal cities, and there is the other side of the state, which is extremely red, very red. The values.
We talking about Idaho or Oregon?
We're talking about Oregon.
Why does it thing say Idaho? Oh, they're trying to live like Idaho?
Nigga, listen to what I'm talking about.
Because I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So all of the counties you see on the right side, the eastern side of Oregon, are so red that you wouldn't even believe it. So they're having a movement over there with those counties that they would like to, instead of remaining part of Oregon, whose policies are really driven by the major cities, Portland, the heavily voting blue areas, that PNW, as you think of it, is really being driving what the state is, drives the taxes, drives the way that things are run. And all these counties on the right that are extremely red are in a movement that they want to leave Oregon and join Idaho.
Where it's much more conservative.
So there's a few things that this would do. If this much of land mass and population, the population is actually very low in those counties, but shifting over from Oregon to Idaho would change the number of senators that each would have. Excuse me, congressmen. Every state has 2 senators, but you have a number of congressmen. That's your ratio of the population of your state. And this is also an unprecedented move. There is some laws that say, hey, you know what? Parts of states can't just leave or join unless like the Congress is talking about it and, their governments, and both states have to agree and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's just a really interesting thing, a really interesting idea. And they're actually begging Donald Trump for help, and seeing them this red. This is from the 2024 election. Seeing them this red lets you know this is those are the people that Donald Trump's looking for. He wants to do what he can for them.
Damn. Yeah, that's Oregon's an interesting state for sure, because as we know how blue it is on the main cities, but if you go outside the main cities, it's definitely very rural.
I don't know. Yeah. Red is the new blue, bro.
Yeah.
Is it?
I feel like for this election, right? Like everything that, like, let's say like the Democrat people wanted is like what the Republicans were like fighting for in this like election, right?
Yeah, I don't know about that one, bro.
But I'm saying like working man shit like that. Well, I guess like yeah. I don't know.
I feel like working man stuff is more like the that's what the red people are talking about. They're like, yeah, got my up by my bootstraps. They're shutting the factory down.
Yeah, well, I think that's what the red's about. It's about fooling the working man into thinking that.
Yeah, herding
that it's
sheep,
about them.
They call it. Walking around with that crooked stick and herding sheep to your will. Getting them to agree with somehow the billionaires on a lot of stuff, right? But yeah, this is just something I wanted to bring up. Something that you wouldn't normally hear about unless your ear is to the track of the politics,
the politicianis.
Yeah. Well, shit. Into more horny news.
Yeah. So there was the actor John Marston. He played John Marston in Red Dead Redemption. As you can remember, he's the main character in the first Red Dead Redemption game, and in Red Dead Redemption 2, he was, which was a prequel to the first one. He also was a very main character. Did a lot of dialogue. So for some reason, the actor who played John Marston decided that he's about to start doing OnlyFans.
No, but like he's gonna.
But as the character,
I really didn't look that far into it to find out what he's doing, what kind of jerking off he's doing really on there as John Marston, but he might be just getting money from gamer chicks who are paying him to be like, yeah, you're a good mother.
Yeah, but also like OnlyFans, like it gets the stigma like it's all for the horny, but like people on there be doing like weird stuff. Well, not weird, but I'm saying like people be doing like fitness stuff on there and showing like their day, like stuff like that, because there's hella like fighters that use OnlyFans for that. And like sports people and different people. So like it might just be like, hey, just come look at this extra content that I'm monetizing off of, but a lot of people don't know other ways just to go through OnlyFans.
Well, y'all should try it out and find out and let me know.
He gonna be riding a horse butt naked with a cowboy hat.
Yeah, maybe it's just more like implied nudes.
Yeah, it's just like character photos from the game.
Because like a friend of the show, like I don't know if you guys always see, Nick Diaz is always telling people to go sign up for his OnlyFans if you want to see like behind the scenes training. I don't think he's doing no horny stuff on there.
Yeah, maybe some nutty stuff, but
he's doing.
That's messed
up. So that's crazy.
Hey, but shout outs to everyone. Nick Diaz, like we said, weekly listener. Y'all go buy some of his gloves, bro. He got all sorts of MMA gloves for sale that he's signing. So some good deals, bro. Go get them out.
Hell yeah. Shout out Nick Diaz, man.
Yeah. Real one.
Woo, all right.
VIP. I'll be smoking it.
Man. But yeah, man, going back into politics because that's what I love to talk about. We got some news here as Russia claims and announces it has developed cancer vaccine that's free for all citizens.
Wow.
Wow. What do y'all think about this? We don't got the house doctor. I should have asked house doctor. Shout out Dr. Chris. Yeah, man. We didn't talk about this with him, but what do you think, guys? What do you think? You think Russia just cured cancer or what? Putin did?
Well, I think that if we cure cancer, we would never know about it because the American healthcare system is getting too much money off people being sick and having long-term care.
Yeah.
USA wants you to get cancer.
You're right. Everything in their food, everything. I feel like they give to the people is just causes it. Your phone, fucking the leather on your wallet, fucking the dollar bills, fucking Bitcoin, fucking everything that we got here just causes cancer of all time. So fuck cancer, but apparently it's inevitable.
Their big thing, Russia's big thing about this will be an mRNA vaccine, just like the COVID-19 vaccines were, that people were worried about. And their main way that they feel that they're going to finish this and be able to do it is by using their math university and AI to help run the models that will do the vaccine. So they're going to be using AI to build this vaccine here.
Man, AI taking over, bro. When do you expect AI to fully take over, bro? You think we'll see it, or you think it's going to be later?
Oh, we'll see.
I don't even care. Like we're that close. We're for sure very close. Think about it, man. 30 years ago, the thought of having a whole computer in your pocket was absurd.
Oh yeah, that was only 30 years ago.
Yeah, I even put a link for later about the rematch for the Usyk and Fury fight that they're gonna have actually a fourth judge, but the judge is gonna be like AI.
Hell yeah, Allen Iverson, that's lit. He's boxing. He's doing boxing judging now.
Man, good for him.
So like that's gonna be pretty crazy to see like a fight actually scored by AI. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. I mean, sure. I hope this is true, to be honest, because obviously we all want to cure cancer and make sure that's not one of the ways that, it takes us out of this world. But fuck, man. I mean, I feel like the other countries, especially America, is like be catty about this shit because they want to be the ones to cure cancer. I feel like I feel like people are just too selfish to care about the greater good, sometimes when it comes to government. So
true.
Man, but that's cool. Why is this not bigger news? That's why it makes me sketched out. Because I feel like
this is kind of early talk. They haven't finished the vaccine yet.
It's also Russia
they're very
too.
close, and they're ready to do it. Do you think the U.S. machine wants us to hear that? Hey, this is what Russia is going to do for free for all their people.
Exactly. That's why I said it's Russia and Russia's the ops. Like shit.
Yeah, they don't want to like share that with you. You gotta hear it from Instagram.
And then, like Davey said, everything out here is to like make you get sick. Like it's promoting you to get sick with all the stuff that they put in everything now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So, yeah, it's like counterproductive because they won't be making no money in the hospitals. People all of a sudden got the cure to cancer for the free.
Yeah. Same thing with I know we talked about it the other week with the whole United Healthcare CEO situation, but I mean, insurance companies bullshitting to, as always, and trying to get as much money as possible and deny as many claims as possible. Damn near. Apparently, they had. I don't know if y'all heard it. I'm sure you guys did, but the United Healthcare, they found out that they were having like AI automatically deny like claims from sick people and shit.
Man,
yeah,
chopped.
No, like we talked about it last week. A lot of people are like, they like championing that Luigi guy for killing a dude because, like, at the end of the day, that dude was still like a human with kids. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he should have killed him. Nah, I'm not with that.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, as a whole, insurance companies, United is not the only one. There's other healthcare companies that are definitely sketching. Just any business. I feel like any company in the healthcare world, obviously they're out there to make profits. That's ultimately what it is, man.
So yeah, bro, it's all about money, bro. Like shit, like one time I got into like an accident, and they had to get me out of the car with like the jaws of life and shit, and I had took a emergency ride and everything, right? And I didn't have health care at the time, so like I got my bill in the mail, and that shit was like it was like $90K.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then I ended up getting like taken care of and everything. I got it retroactive, taken care of and stuff like that. But still, that just shows you like if you're not be able to do that and get it taken care of, like you're like you're like SOL, bro.
Yeah, no, that's the real shit, bro. Like you hear that all the time. People that just go to the like emergency room for normal shit, like small shit. People are afraid to go to the doctors, and that shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be the reality of like, oh, I can't afford to go to the doctor, so I'm not going to go. That's just a sad truth of us. But
nah, yeah, I was watching I be watching like the cop shows, on the body cam on the YouTube all the time, and like one dude was like he had to go to the hospital for something. He's like, oh, I got to go to the hospital. Probably gonna have to take like the patient. He's like, nah, I'd rather just do this or something like that, and that just shows you like how bad it is.
Man.
Mm-hmm. Sad world, man.
Move to Canada, bro.
Oh yeah, you can. Not if you hate taxes, though.
Man, yeah, they got a lot of.
They got like 60% tax or something, or even more.
Man, just get more money,
Just get you more money so you could just give money. Just fuck it, work for free. Just work for free, dude.
Yeah, that sounds great. Move to China.
Hey, so work for Temu.
Hey, turn up. You would have everything if you work for Temu.
Everything fake though, bootleg. It's like, damn.
Yeah. Oh well, it doesn't matter if you got 14 of
that
them.
shit looks trash though.
I'd be a manager at Temu though. I'd be up there.
Yeah, like come on, we're not on the floor here.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be on the floor with the kids.
Yeah.
I'm an adult.
I'm grown.
Fuck, I'm hanging out with these kids for, bro.
What else we got on this list?
Nothing. Remember what y'all listen to? What y'all watching, bro?
Oh no, you've been seeing this. You've been seeing this drone thing that people are saying is aliens.
Oh, you think it's
on
a drone?
the East Coast?
Yeah,
it's been all on. No, I didn't put no link, but I'm just saying, like, just in general, like, it's been going around. It looks like it's like multiple drones following like a bigger thing, and a lot of people are saying that it's not drones. That it's
man,
alien activity. I wish Jimmy was here, so because he's been on the alien hype since we started.
Shout out Jimmy. He sent a little video clip. Are you talking about that one he recently sent to us?
Maybe
the one I saw was it was a flight in an airplane. Someone was filming out the window, and it was like these 5 like glowing ships looking thing, and they were moving up like that. So, and that was pretty. I mean, obviously you can't ever see everything 100% clear, but I mean that didn't look like normal aircrafts that we have.
You guys want to hear about the conspiracy? What they're saying?
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
So there's another one. It's not aliens. So these have been filmed over the eastern seaboard, New Jersey, New York, those areas. And they said within the last couple weeks, from right before that was there, it's been public knowledge that there have been huge radiation spikes in those areas. And they're saying that that's actually the government out there looking for these radiation spikes and things going on. They're saying the government has just recently bought a whole bunch of this radiation poisoning medicine, like $300 million worth of it or something like that. And they're stacking it up. It only has a half-life of 18 months, so it's no good after 18 months. They said they recently bought it. What's going on over there? What do they not want you to know? What's popping? Is that the government out there probing for radioactivity? You never know.
I don't know, man. It's just too much. I feel like there's just too much going on.
What's really crazy, they used to have just radioactive bomb tests in Nevada.
Yeah,
like letting them off. Like imagine them doing that now. It's like what the
people be losing it. People would have drones all over tripping. Hey, yeah. Like tell you the truth, like with this drone thing, like keep it real, it's over there. It's not even over here, bro. I don't care like
but
that.
They're sending somebody to go out and investigate, right? Like the army or some shit.
The Avengers.
Hey.
Who they sending over there, bro? Hey, he'll figure it out for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, bro, just leave it in Trump, bro. It's all good.
I talked to the aliens. Great guys. What else is this? Who's writing about this dude?
Hey.
This guy's out of prison.
Oh yeah.
Nah, before we get to that, I was just saying, kind of on the same shit bullshit we were bullshitting about. But y'all know about this new generation of kids? You know, they call them Generation or Gen Beta.
Generation Beta. We've hit enough years of the Generation Alpha that it is officially moving to the next one. I hope they can get like a better name though.
Yeah, Generation Beta sounds beta.
Like that's super beta. Like that's not tight. Like because they have like baby boomers, millennials. Like how come we're just back to a naming convention now?
Yeah, apparently I found out what it was though, so I was confused. So it goes. So we're actually millennials are also Gen Y.
Yeah.
But they didn't like that name, so that we just created some other name for it, nickname wise. But it goes boomers or whatever. I don't even think boomers is the actual title, but it's
baby boomers.
Yeah, baby boomers. Then it goes the Gen X, Y, and Z, right? Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z. We're Gen Y. We're Gen Y, right?
Yeah.
Which is millennials. And then they have Gen A or Gen Alpha.
So now Beta. They went to Greek.
Yeah, so then the next one's gonna be Omega, right?
How come they didn't? Why? Who picked that new naming convention? There's no reason. He could have went to colors or something.
Gen Black, Gen White. Yeah, they're waiting. Gen White is coming out in 2025, bro.
Gen Chartreuse.
Gen Fuchsia.
Those would go. Gen Dandelion. What it?
You just get
Dandelion, bro. What kind of color is that?
Was
it's like yellow, man.
Gen Gray.
It's a crayon. Crayola.
Hey, millennial gray is a real thing, bro. I no cap. I was freaking out because I saw this this meme that was like roasting some people about the millennials are all fucking the gray generation, like everything in their house, and they just be into like gray, black, and white, like regular tones. I look in my closet, most of my shit is like black, grayish. My floors in my house are gray that I put into to make them gray. My sheets right here are gray. My fucking cabinets are gray. Fucking, I realized that my car is gray.
Bro. Nessa with the gray background.
Blurry.
Yeah, bro. Crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
man,
crazy.
No, I try to wear different colors sometimes, but
I only wear blue.
Look at what you wearing, Demo. What colors did you wear?
Yeah, this is black, gray.
That's what I'm saying.
Lit.
Black, gray, white.
I got gray sweats on.
You got a black shirt.
Gray down.
I'm just telling you, it's natural, bro.
It's pretty easy. You don't have to color coordinate if everything is just basic black, white, gray.
But see, exactly, I agree 100%. But that's a millennial way of thinking.
I'm just gonna wear just like a loose, some red pants for no reason. Now I have to wear red.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can't mix. Like I'm trying to have black or white shoes because it just goes with everything. So.
That's it. Give me some gray.
Yeah,
some gray shit.
But yeah, man, if y'all having kids right now, well, they're Gen A.
Yeah, name them Grayson
or Gen B. Sorry, Gen B, Gen Beta.
Gen Beta. That's what's up, man.
Gen Beta. Wow.
Yeah, man, go have some kids.
They come out as betas.
But yeah, what's up with getting into, like I said, music and watching? We're talking about RIP, man.
Man. Well, it's not RIP. I guess they said it was RIP, but OG Mako, I guess he's in critical condition now. But OG Mako, bitch, you guessed it, man. He had hella problems. Like he had that flesh eating disease, and I guess he tried to kill himself, and it was I guess it was a failed attempt. They're saying. And he's in
Hey, look who shut up.
Hey.
But yeah, man, but OG Mako, like I was listening to a lot of interviews about it and stuff like that. Like people forget, he's the one that got it popping off for like QC and stuff like that. And then, then Migos got on there a lot too. He was the first one. And even he actually even gave like Larry June like his start like in Atlanta and stuff like that. Like that's why if you see in the beginning, Larry June was hella like he would hella like rap like OG Mako, like like suck it to me, like he was doing that shit for like Mako was doing the bitch you guessed it, like so like that's why there was like they thought there was like a little beef like that because they were like hella.
Wait, what was another song that he made? What's another single that was really popular?
That's it, bro.
Wait, who's the one that sang that OG Bobby Johnson? OG Bobby Johnson. That shit was my
man.
shit.
I don't
I gotta
know.
Google this shit.
That was the era though. That was like what 2012.
Man, yeah, around there. You guessed it. That's kind of it, bro.
Yeah, that's it. I guess that's
But you guessed it. Hey,
but a lot of
used to
people
go
have that
off,
same
though.
flow though. For
Nah,
sure.
yeah, they used to go off though, bro. That was back in the day. But yeah,
Oh,
man,
dude, that was my era. I love
he
that.
been going through like hella hard times, I guess, because like like they said, like he said he got like this flesh eating disease from like dirty water, like dirty rain in Seattle, where like his face was literally just getting ate up, and I guess he finally got over that, and then I don't know, but yeah, man, prayers up to the Mako.
Yeah, man. Hopefully he recovers soon. It looks like he shot himself.
No, yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, so he's he's still in critical condition, but his state has improved. Critical but stable. Man, that's sad.
Well, by the way, that OG Bobby Johnson song was by a dude named Q. Q-U-E.
Q.
Wow.
Or as the Spanish would say, gay.
Gay.
Yeah. Hey, what was I about to say? Oh, shouts out the weekly listeners. We have they wanted us to shout out this show, see what we thought about it. It's called weekly listener Liz.
Shout out to the weekly listener.
She brought up the Day of the Jackal.
Yes, I brought that up last week.
Oh, you brought that up?
Yep.
Too bad you're not a weekly listener. Damn.
Too bad.
Yeah, shout out Liz. That show is dope. Season finale just wrapped up. Yeah, it was a dope show, man. For sure.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna have to check that out. I've been watching.
It's on the cock.
Ooh. Well, what isn't? I've been watching a show. I think this dude. I'm pretty sure this guy is British. I don't want to tell you what show it is because it's already done, and I don't want people to ruin it for me. But it's one of those black British dudes, and it's so weird, man, because you can tell, like, if you really listen, you can hear who they are really modeling after, because none of them are using like a natural voice. This dude is just
what's it called?
Denzel in Training Day sounded. It's so obvious how he's just pulling that. I'm not going to tell you. Specifically you, Nesto.
Top Boy?
Weird,
or is it more like Peaky Blinders but black?
No. I'll talk about it in a little bit, man. I'll be done in a couple weeks here.
Oh, you're not even done?
This nigga gay!
That's what you really thought, But yeah, shouts out to those shows. Check them out, Day of the Jackal.
Damn. I've been binging. I already told y'all about Rhythm and Flow. I'm almost done with the season, but Rhythm and Flow season 2 is actually a lot better than I realized. I think it's better than the first season. IMO.
Is that the Hustle and Flow 2?
No, Rhythm and
it's a game show.
It's a contested show.
Oh, what do they do on there?
It's a competition show, but for rap. American Idol type shit.
You ever heard of that dude like D-Smoke, Demo?
D-Smoke? No.
He's like this black dude from Inglewood or something, but he always be rapping in Spanish all the time. But he's the one who won it last year or something, right?
Okay.
Yeah, he won it in the last season. Obviously, he's still not super mainstream, but it's fine.
He did the song that your boy Deontay Wilder comes out to, Black Magic.
Nah, yeah, he got some cool. He's pretty dope. His brother is Sir, who's on TDE, which is dope. That they both got a little success going on in the music thing, so that's pretty dope.
Yeah, sounds like a heavy Kendrick Lamar influenced rapper for sure.
Yeah, I would say this season, maybe I like it because the female rappers are more than a lot of the guy rappers on there. And this year's judges, like I said, Lotto, DJ Khaled, and Ludacris. And then they be bringing in guests every episode. Like the one I just saw was Eminem, Big Sean.
And they spending money.
Yeah,
it's all the big names.
This is the nice, quiet. I said this when we brought it up last week. This is the quiet grind for DJ Khaled since he's so highly affiliated with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? He still got to work, but not like in your face out there like he normally is with his music.
Yeah, so it's cool. They go through competitions. It's not like American Idol where they just say it's like a different, similar to American Idol in the sense of there's judges and they do competitions, but it's different shit. Like one week is a battle rap, 1 week is a cipher.
Yeah.
1 week is like whatever, you know.
But this is still like big though, like for like because everybody be on Netflix, you know what I mean? So people don't even have cable; they're just strictly watching this. So like,
Oh, it's
still
on
big for
Netflix?
Khaled. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
I like the West Coast guys though. I haven't seen the finale yet. So if y'all seen already, then don't spoil it for me. But
No, I never watched it.
I like this guy that looks like Belly, the rapper Belly, but he's from the West Coast, so West Coast
What's
rap.
up?
Oh shit!
Yeah. What else y'all watching, man?
You
Sounds like
riding
that.
for the West?
There's no Toronto rappers on there.
Riding in the east.
No
we're
Cronies
riding
fam.
in
Shout out the West
west.
Coast though, man. Kendrick dropped, of course, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and then shout out Snoop Dogg, new album Missionary, produced by Dr. Dre. I thought it was a co-album, but it is Snoop Dogg's album.
Oh, it's just
produced by
Snoop's
Dr.
album?
Dre. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Like Doggy Style was.
Yeah, but I thought they were doing I thought this was finally like Detox or some shit like that, but I didn't know it was just Snoop's album. You know what I'm saying?
keep
But
waiting.
shout out to OGs though, man. It's good to see the OGs coming back with some shit, especially like 2 West Coast conglomerates, Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? So shout
Yeah,
out
there's some
shout
cool
out
shit
to old
on
heads.
there. There's some
Shout
cool
out.
sounding
I have
shit
to
on
check it
there.
out.
It's definitely very old head catered. But some interesting production for sure. 50 Cent got a verse, Eminem got a verse.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's all
dope.
over the place.
Yeah, and then I don't know what else has been. I've been on them J. Cole's. You know, he dropped all the albums. He just had a tour too. I guess it's like his farewell. I guess he like is retiring or some shit. I don't know if it's just hype, but
He's retiring again.
yeah. Well, did he ever retire?
He never retired.
Well, I feel like
he
he
never
did.
retired.
Remember, he did
Nah, he just
play basketball in Africa. Or whatever.
He left to go.
He started Hooper.
As he dropped an album and that was so short stinted, and then another album came out like less than a year later. He ain't retired.
Hey, the pro Cole, I forgot that.
He didn't even finish the season, bro. I was so mad. That's why
He
I
was
was
just on a hype real quick.
He was like, I ain't staying out here with these niggas.
He's like, wait, I'm rich.
Yeah, bro. Like he's over here.
Was like, man, fuck this shit.
Whatever village they're playing in next week.
He was like dropping
he lose too much weight.
He was like
He was just hungry.
He was only eating foo-foo.
Man, his hands are sticky all the time.
You slept at Juice World, Davy Jones?
There's more new Juice World? No, I didn't hear.
Well,
they
got more new Juice
World. They finally dropped his the last album. That last thing was like a prequel for this or some shit like that.
This nigga got more albums from the grave than Tupac, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. They be milking all these cutting room floor verses
immediately.
Well, because bro was ill. Bro was ill too, though. Like we talked about that documentary though, but he would just get drugged out and just go in the booth and spit whatever.
And they just keep all his recordings, and they knew they were recording him, and he had hard drives and just shit, kind of like Lil Wayne style. He was inspired by Wayne as well as that type of stuff. But yeah, man. Speaking about Juice World too, man. R.I.P. Well, pre-R.I.P. to Dave Bloods. No hate, but man, he's been going viral just for being hella fat and making Juice World type music because that's who he's inspired by. And he's only 23, man. So hopefully he just gets better.
Snoop Dogg apologizing to him is crazy to me. Before when that happened, that's what a lot of people, that was their first real introduction to bruh, Snoop Dogg posting him, and then the subsequent apology that he had to make for kind of roasting this guy. But at the same time, I don't know, man, this dude is crazy.
But the only reason he apologized was because at his show he was like, fuck Snoop Dogg, he could suck my. He said that shit, and Snoop said that he's was cracking up. He's like, my bad, nephew.
For real, man. Hey, dude was rapping about he's always talking about sipping the cup, all kinds of opioids, but he's the first dude I ever heard rapping about doxycycline, real medical grade IV drugs.
That's
bro,
crazy.
You're really a sick dude who be in the hospital if you even know about that.
Well, yeah,
Only
you see,
reason I know about that. Yeah. What?
No, go ahead.
It's because you're a sick dude.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's
watch the shows.
He's laid up in the hospital with his Xbox controller and with a whole cake and shit like that. You know what I mean? Look at him.
Can we see some?
Damn, we're
Yeah.
gonna need him. Imagine him and what's his name link up, Big Daddy Mark.
Oh shit! Sorry, I thought I was saying the wrong shit.
Him and Big Daddy Mark link up. It's a wrap.
That's hella funny. Hey, I thought they were like damn near like brothers or father son or some shit.
Like Viscerus, twin Viscerus.
Yeah. You know what's alarming? The difference on those, even though they're both morbidly or obese, but Big Daddy Mark, bro, he's older, right? Like he's definitely like close to 40, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So it's like it took years for him to like more decades for him to get to where he's at. You know what I mean? Like it's spread out on the overload. This motherfucker's 23, bro. And you think he was born like this? No way. Like this is crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man,
and that's crazy now that he's getting like a lot of like recognition now. Like he's getting like more viral, you know what I'm saying? Because I guess people been listening to him though, like some shit like that.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is
He's
like
not tall.
like I mean, look at Big Pun, bro. Big Pun was even this big.
Yeah. But I didn't even know this fool's short though. You know how all the other guys are kind of bigger guys, like even Viscera, like you said, compared to Viscera. This motherfucker look like Ursula from the Little Mermaid.
Little mini Jabba. Well, how tall is he?
I don't know. I think he's like 5 something. 5'8". Let me see. Let's
crazy.
Google this.
He look like the McDonald's purple dude.
The Grimace,
yeah,
Grimace shake and lean type shit.
Crazy. Oh, my bad. I had a technical difficulty there, but this dude, he needs help, man. He's not finna make it for much longer.
No,
I hope he's recording a whole bunch of music right now because he could be the new Juice WRLD.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He loves Juice WRLD.
But is he gonna tell him like he needs to give him a release schedule? Like he can make his family rich by just taking one for the team.
Damn.
This fool said that he thinks he's genuinely 200 pounds.
200 million. Like, bro, I be watching 600-pound Life, and I can tell you from looking at this dude, he probably weighs about high 580s.
Dude, it's not easy to find his height in the internet for whatever reason.
But depending on how tall he is, like he could be 560 to 580 pounds.
Bro, there's a whole Reddit thread of just asking about his height.
Well, how much does he stand up?
Yeah, no, exactly. Like it's hard to even find him standing up. So it's like, damn, bro. But everyone said he's shorter than 5'7". So no more than 5'7". They said he's shorter than Baby Tron, who is 5'7".
He looks like a grape.
Crazy.
So
and this is probably like his only fit. I'm looking at him like all these pictures. He's just in different places wearing the same kind of fit.
I seen somebody was. They was
like Bart
Simpson.
Got the same cartoon fit for every episode.
Like Doug.
They was like, he stank.
Bro, you already know, man. He's like, I heard like some sort of like TikTok or reel. It came up and it was just like the most illest, quotes from his rap. He'd just be saying whatever, man.
I mean, that's rap,
bars
man.
though. But he be having some bars. It's just sus, but it's and he sings it in like a Juice WRLD way. So he loves like that hip hop emo rock type of vibe.
Sick dude. Yeah,
man. But yeah, I hope he gets better. It's just sad to see that he's so young and doing this, and also pause. But like, he can't fuck his bitch.
Don't he got a bitch too, like a girlfriend?
Yeah,
right?
But like he can't. He literally can't fuck her physically.
She has to pop it out like a pimple.
That's crazy, bro.
Squeeze it.
Squeeze it out like a pimple, bro. Just a ginormous pimple that just comes out like a little fucking what is it? Like a parakeet tongue. Just
I'm dead.
It looks like an unsellable eggplant.
Y'all ever seen birds, bro? Like a bird's tongue.
He looks like the grimace, like you were saying. That's hilarious. Wasn't there like a Pokemon that was just like a
Snorlax?
Snorlax? Yeah,
he looked bigger than Snorlax, though.
He might be.
I said he was like Ursula from The Little Mermaid.
Hey, but he looked like a whale. He looked like a whale. He might got the dork though.
The dork.
Let's. All right, that's it.
All right, we're done. We're done with Dave.
We're out of here. Wow.
Hey, hope he gets better.
That's crazy. A dork is crazy, man.
Dork.
That's wild.
But yeah,
I can't even
any other
get past
like
real
movies or shows?
Yeah, what y'all still watching, listening to, whatever.
I saw Venom 3. That shit was whack.
Ooh,
really? Wait, did I see that yet? It just come out?
As expected.
It was like the end guy was kind of cool, but nah, like
how bad is it? The worst one out of all of them?
Yeah, for sure.
We know what's messed up is Kraven the Hunter dropped and no one knew about it, so it's getting really bad reviews. Although it's not a bad movie.
I mean, we don't.
Did
know
you
that.
watch it?
We don't know that, bro.
It's poorly marketed.
Yeah, they didn't even talk about it.
It's a Sony movie though. Like those movies are like the track record is not good.
But it's nowhere near as bad as Morbius and shit, bro. Go peep it. It's
hey, Morbius is not good, but it ain't the worst.
Well, you want to go watch it?
I was watching like the bootleg version for a quick second. Like I didn't finish it, but there was more intrigue, and I was like, I'm gonna give this its justice and watch the HD. So yeah, it's better. For sure. It's just you didn't even hear about the shit, really.
No, I mean I heard about it. Like the UFC was promoting it.
Yeah, but this wasn't anywhere near in your face like most hero movies from Marvel are.
You gotta remember too, this movie got postponed. It was supposed to come out like a year and a half ago or something like that. And then something happened and they had to get postponed, like with all the movies like Morbius and shit like that. Madame Web.
Okay, but you don't see this like most Marvel movies are marketed.
Well,
no fucking Happy Meal with these niggas.
It's Sony though. It's the Sony movies though. Just like you didn't get nothing from Madame Web, Morbius. So it's like they're like whatever, bro. That's how.
Well, they did that last Spider-Man movie, didn't they? Not.
No, that was
they Disney. Didn't do Spider-Man.
That was Disney.
Yeah, it was.
So that's trash. Like it doesn't do the Marvel series any justice. That these movies don't fly under a mainstream marketing tool like the way they should.
Because
that's why it was ill to make another Venom movie.
Yeah,
it's money.
Spider-Man's not even here anymore, bro.
Yeah, and that's what. And then what is it like Madame Web? That movie was straight like, oh my god, you guys seen that?
Yeah, I think in the theaters.
Baddies though, but
you could even say it's safe to say like the DC realm is going to be more interesting with these Penguin side quests and like Batman, the Peacemaker. You know,
well that's because remember they flipped what's his name because Marvel did him dirty. James Gunn. Oh, no, James Gunn. So when remember because they fired him for like old tweets or something like that, and when they fired him, DC hired him right away. But then he had to come back and do a movie for Marvel because they didn't want to make Guardians of the Galaxy 3 if it wasn't with him. Like the cast were like, oh, we're not going to do it if it's not James Gunn. So they brought him for that one off, and then he went back to he's doing the whole DC universe right now.
Hey, did you guys talk about that Indiana Jones game?
No.
A little bit. No. Not really.
Well, hey, now that you've really got into it, spent some hours, what do you think about that game?
I like it, man. It's pretty different, you know, puzzles and all that, mystery type. The combat, I'd agree with you, is like whatever, but you know, he's not really known for that. I liked it. It was a cool game, especially to be free on Game Pass. I'll give it like a strong 7.5.
He's known for his whip and machine guns.
Just archaeologist with hands.
So what is it like? Is it like all his movies?
No, it's like a new story.
New story, but similar like locations, after tombs and all that. You know, Egypt.
It's cool after shit. He went to the Temple of Doom, but before the Last Crusade. You know? Yeah, but I definitely beat it 100%. Found all the stuff. I got all the lore. It was very interesting to hear like real Nazis in there. You know, this is before it was, the Holocaust or whatever. They were just loose Nazis out there, but just hearing a whole bunch of Sieg Heils there all the time was just really like, oh wow. Hey, man.
Did you notice dark-skinned Nazis that you were like fighting?
That was a few of them. I was like, was he black?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the angles they would come by at or like what, but I definitely saw a few.
Some real Nazi niggas.
It might have been Italian people of color because you fight not only Nazis but also the fascists, Mussolini and the fascists. So it might have been some Italian people of color, Sicilians. Yes, they call themselves.
Definitely some good shit there, man. Marvel Rivals cool, people are liking too.
That's booming right now, right?
Yes, very much so. I still haven't even opened it yet. Helldivers has dropped a new pack of the Illuminate, a whole new race, which is what everyone's been waiting for. There's a lot of good games out right now.
That boxing game just dropped a new pack with Jake Paul.
Oh wow. He's rated 80 something, right? 84.
Jake Paul's in the game. That's hilarious.
That's a real, not even he's in there as a boxer for real.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Because he's a professional boxer, bro.
Shouts out, bruh.
Put Afro Thunder back in it at this point, then. From the Dreamcast.
That'd be hard.
Man.
But yeah, speaking of what I say, we talking about boxing. Shout out the Only Combats event we got coming up with this Usyk versus Fury fight because no UFC for a month.
Yeah, sad times.
Yeah, so shout out to Big Boxing. Is going to be Riyadh season against the rematch from the last fight, which was a really good fight. Usyk ended up winning. It should be interesting.
They always put on a great show over there, man. I could say that the production of what goes on in the Saudi Arabia fights is lit.
Facts. It's because they got all the money, right? But then I just hate the time. It's like, bro, come on. It just starts at
the government's paying for it.
7 a.m. and just ends at 4 p.m., 3 p.m. I just don't like it.
Man.
You don't like to start your morning strong like that? Just up and early.
No, just because you got to do. Yep. But yeah, man, what else going on in the sports? Shout out the NBA Cup, man. Warriors should have been in it, but they blew it. Or it also got played a lot too. But
well, you guys saw the new trade.
What trade?
The Warriors officially
Dennis Schroeder's
on the squad. They signed Dennis Schroeder and they have him on I think his deal's just through the rest of the year, $13 million. What do you guys think about that, man?
I think it's cool, man. I think we need it. As far as trying to win now, then we need to get some other pieces, that are more experienced and proven. He's known to be sketchy because of how he fucked up his bag years ago with Boston. But as far as a skill player, he's an international player and he's on a good team internationally as well. So I think it's a good move, man. But we need more.
I think he has a lot of stuff he can also teach, pods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they might be getting rid of him, right? To try to get somebody.
Who, Schroeder?
No, Podziemski, right? A lot of the deals they've been saying has been with him, Kuminga, maybe Wiggins.
Sure.
Yeah, because people want the young pieces from us.
Yeah, one thing I did hear is that they traded for Dennis Schroeder so early that his limit of when you can't trade him again will be done by the time it's the end of the trade deadline. So if the Warriors were looking to make a big, splash, they could use that as another piece that they could trade for. There's a lot of teams that may want that rather than 7 prospective dudes who may be good. Why don't you want this guy who averages 20 right now?
Yeah, Warriors need something though. They started off so hot in the beginning of the year, and now they're still hot, but they just can't close out games now. At the end, they just fumble. They'll be up throughout the game, then the last couple minutes just look like ass.
This Dennis Schroeder move addresses a lot of those problems though, because they can't score when Curry sits down, and this is a very good scorer off the bench who fits their team. He leads the league in mid-range percentage. He averages 18 a game. He's a vet, and that's what they need.
And like Curry even said that he's been getting cooked by Schroeder on 3. What do you say, continents or countries or something like that? Yeah.
He's been killing us.
Yeah,
in many
ways. Balling for Germany, so on the Olympics, he's their starting guard.
It's a good move. They still are missing something, a little size, and somebody like Zion would be perfect if he stayed healthy. But he doesn't.
Get on that vegan diet in the Bay Area.
He'd be out here at Chef Smelly's grubbing.
They need like a Miles Turner or something.
Yeah, trying to get a little smelly and a little schmelly.
They're saying that he should get what's the guy Vuva from
Vujovic?
Yeah,
Vucevic.
That would be
I thought they wanted Jonas Valanciunas.
Imagine we could get like a Sabonis or something. That'd be hard.
Just all European type names, bro. Just fucking.
He ain't going nowhere. It's beats. Like I don't think there's any move for them to make realistically, so they won't win shit.
Everybody wants.
Let's say use that as a piece for a super duper star. You never know.
But the thing is, we got to blow up the team for that, and like we can't do that and go for like an old guy. Like a lot of people would say they should go for LeBron, but then it's like, man, he's already too old. Like we ain't gonna have nobody fresh like off the bench to help out.
It's never gonna sacrifice depth.
Are you building for the future, or are you?
It's for now. It's
that's the last couple of years he's
got. But even if it was for now, that'll kill you in the playoffs. They have depth, and that is a key piece in the playoffs. I think more than
that's why I said that. But I mean, it'd be dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I get that jersey right away.
That's for the 2K players and shits and giggles.
Yeah, even though LeBron's like he's showing the decline this year, like you could say.
Well, I mean, kind of. I would say he did step away though. That was a little. People were like, "Oh, is he tired? Is he over it?
Is it the Diddy parties?"
Yeah, exactly. Now he's just been not shooting threes well in the last stretch, and they've been losing. So when you combine those two things, it's exacerbated. But this season, I mean, this fool's getting multiple triple doubles. He had a triple double streak at the beginning of the season. So
man.
But he's sick of it, man. He's sick of his teammates.
No, yeah, I mean, 20-some years, bro. Like that's a feat off its own. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Put some respect on LBJ.
He played with Bronny.
Yep.
Hey, shout outs to speaking of sports here, Gen G League. You know, we're down to our semifinals.
Yeah.
Coming in the week. I got Lamar Jackson hard.
Yes, you did.
Man, Lamar been balling, bro. Who's MVP or Josh Allen?
It's probably Josh.
Because he's white.
Fantasy football MVP is Lamar Jackson because he's number 1 QB for sure. But if Lamar's ever going to take that next step and win in the playoffs, you don't want the MVP award. You want a championship. So I'll see if they could do something. It's tough to call the AFC right now, man.
AFC's lit right now. NFC's lit too, though. I mean, Eagles are lit.
Yeah, can't sleep on them.
Eagles looking beastie right now.
They're
like Lions were, but all them injuries, even though they still put up crazy ass points against the Bills. It was at 48-42.
Mm-hmm.
No David Montgomery. 42. Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, a lot of injuries for the Lions, bro. All over the place.
Like damn near, it's hella injuries, bro.
Key injuries.
Got the Niner bug.
The Niner bug. Dang, Niner gang all of a sudden, right?
I don't think we're going to see the Grit Bowl in the Super Bowl like we thought we would. That Bills-Lions matchup that we saw this past week where the Bills took it to their ass. I don't think we'll see that in the Super Bowl, bro.
I think right now for the NFC it was the Lions, but now I'm going like the Eagles. I think they're going to go to the bowl again.
With Saquon, bro.
The Saquon effect, the Gaquan Barkley, you know what I mean? It's been going crazy. Like they hit it on the money about him this year.
That'll be hilarious if he wins the Super Bowl, bro. Right after the Giants let him go, grass is greener.
Yeah, bro. But then in the AFC, it's either the Bills for me or like maybe like the Ravens. I would say the Steelers, but the way they got yoked up, I was like, oh yeah, they ain't ready.
Yeah, man. It's crazy that the Ravens are in the hunts, huh?
Yeah, man. I mean, they fell off a bit.
Yeah, as you can see here, those teams up at the top have all clinched a playoff spot. And the teams beneath are still fighting to try and get in there, the ones in the hunt.
Yep.
You know?
The Ravens.
Green Bay Packers, man. They're playing great and they're just in such a tough division. It's like, damn.
Yeah, like they said, Love be balling this time of the year.
Cold.
Man,
Baker
who would have
too,
thought?
man.
People were surprised from Broncos and Chargers. People thought that division was going to be straight trash.
Yeah.
And other than the Chiefs, obviously. And now you got fucking Broncos and Chargers out of nowhere competing.
I mean, you just look at the coaching experience of those three teams, and they all got real QBs. Bo Nix, they hit on that shit, man. He's looking great.
For real.
Yay, Bo Nix.
They
Bo
got
Lee.
It's the Raiders.
Huh?
You know, all those AFC West teams that are way up there now.
The Raiders ran free in his head. He's still hurt.
Hey,
these are the eliminated teams.
The Raiders beat the Ravens this year.
Which is
in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. They came back. That was like, hey, and then hey, tank for Shador.
It's interesting with this conversation about the top QBs coming out the draft, man. Like, as cool as it would be, I think it's unfortunate that you didn't get a QB in last year's draft because these dudes like Ward and Shador may be second rounders in last year's draft, for all we know.
Wow.
So it's a poor man's draft, but hey, you gotta get in where you fit in.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, everyone was hyped on Caleb Williams, and look at how he's not bad. He's not terrible, but he's also not like the next generational.
But he's also just
look at the team Bears. Like that's what I'm saying. If him and Jaden maybe switch situations and coordinators, it's probably a different story, bro. That dude has like he's 5'2" quarterback. He's going through it, bro. And I told y'all, Caleb probably will struggle before he was drafted. He doesn't handle adversity very well either.
I mean, this sucks to say, but like some teams just can't turn around. Like the Bears, it's just shitty ass team. They look kind of cool. The defense was looking good earlier in the season, but they just came back. They went back to being the Bears. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they went star shopping. I don't think they really addressed the meat and potatoes of a football team, like offensive line. The things important that win you games. They just went like, let's get a star running back. Let's get Keenan Allen. All this flashy shit to sell tickets. And it ain't winning, and their coach stinks.
What's crazy is like the last time they were in the Super Bowl, they had Rex Grossman as their quarterback.
Yeah, Lovie Smith don't get enough credit for that team. But I don't know, man. Football's weird. I kind of want this season to just end, bro. Let these stars get healthy and reload again.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Playoffs coming up. Like I said, maybe. Man, I think Eagles and Bills.
Shout out Dr. Chris. Shout out Saw Jimmy in the Genji playoffs. We about to see what's good.
Man,
sorry,
Dr.
David Jones.
Dr. Chris stay in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's on it.
Man, look at this. Michael Penis is finally he was eating a glizzy while finding out that he became the starting quarterback for the Falcons. Man, what a fucking
long glizzy at that. Costco.
That is like that is such a, what would you call that? An entendre?
A tale as old as time.
That's what you call motherfucking bass. That's called motherfucking bass.
Man, what was he doing?
He was at Costco eating a Costco dog.
Yeah.
But shouts out to bruh. He's gonna get a chance to play some football, man.
Yeah, we'll see, man. Kirk Cousins finally, they say, yo, we've had enough. They might even cut him.
Man, that would be nuts. All that money. God damn. They're gonna end up like the Broncos.
Yep.
Paying for him to play somewhere else, bro.
He was so expensive.
Which he might actually be a little better next year because he'll be like a year, like maybe more healed, like healed up from the Achilles and stuff like that. So,
yeah,
hey, it's true. Like a year removed from these types of surgeries, they always play better, man.
Yeah, especially he's an old guy, I mean, he's an older guy, you know what I mean? Like, we'll see Aaron Rodgers. Like, you think Aaron Rodgers plays again next year?
Yeah.
I think we talked about that already.
He said he's down to men.
You guys watch his show?
Fuck no.
Not yet.
He's down to mentor a young QB, he says, which sounds like he wants to stay in New York and running back with Devontae. Oh,
You think Devontae stays in New York too?
If Aaron stays, that's the butt buddy.
Man, he balled out last week, man. I played somebody in the playoffs who had him. I was like, "Are you serious, Devontae? Gonna ball the fuck out right now?" I was hot.
44 points.
Yeah. Bruh. Man, he got his 100. He got his 100th touchdown too.
Good for him.
Yeah, man.
Good for him, bro.
Still a weak team. Fuck him. But yeah, shout out to Gen G. Shout out to playoffs, man. I got kicked out of a lot of my leagues because a lot of my leagues I had that Cup and Jawan Jennings, and oh my god, they stunk it up for me.
Yeah,
got Cup on a bye. Thank God.
I lost on all playoff leagues, multiple leagues. I played against Lamar Jackson in all leagues.
Yeah, that's all that.
Get smoked.
Yeah, but we all had a Joaquin Buckley, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then this is actually a live footage of what Joaquin did to Colby Covington.
Colby's weak ass needs to retire.
Yeah.
Yeah, he beat the brakes off him though. As soon as like Colby couldn't get that first takedown in the first round, like it was just shot, and what's his name was just piecing him up. But shout out Buckley, man. He's came a long way. You know what I mean? Like this hype was supposed to be on him when he did that crazy ass super kick, and he kind of fizzled out. Lost a weird ass fight to this Italian dude that he should have smoked. And then now he's like right now, if you think about it, Joaquin Buckley can hang with anybody in the top 5. Like I think he beats the brakes off Bilal too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as long as he can defend the takedowns, which it looks like he's strong enough to at this weight class, especially.
He is pretty swole.
Yeah, he used to be a bigger like swole.
He used to fight at 185.
Yeah, and he had to come down.
Like, saw Jimmy said he sounds like a Mandingo fighter. Step right up and see Joaquin Buckley, a prized fighter, 205 pounds.
Man. Yeah,
that was a good. He beat the brakes off Kobe.
Yeah, stop fighting, bruhs.
It was hilarious though. Kobe came out with Hulk Hogan and shit. I was dying.
Real cracker shit.
He had the ripped shirt. He ripped the shirt off, but he had to pre-snip it.
Yeah, well, that's what Hulk did too.
Yeah, everyone got to do it. It's hard, bro.
Yeah, that shit's hard as fuck.
These white American champions need to stop championing him. He's embarrassing white folks, especially if it's always this race war fight that they book him in. Like, stop doing
every
that.
single time. Every time.
Yeah, but he's also like very inactive. So like that's another big thing.
Yeah. Did you hear what he said about how he actually like rolled off the couch because he was working on the Trump campaign and he was just campaigning for Trump the whole time and he wasn't training at all and shit?
He's just trying to cover his ass.
Just sucking dick dry, bro. Like
talking all that shit about LeBron James for no reason, bro. Shut your ass up. Like, I know LeBron didn't even pay it mind, but I'm sure he was glad he got his ass beat.
Yeah, that was
Colby Covington.
For real. Last UFC of the year too. Like we got a month with, like I said earlier, a month with no fights, with no UFC fights. So yeah, man, we'll be back in 2025. MMA smoke down. We coming back. We took a little break. Hey, Tremondre, do you have our like results for the year in your spread or not?
Nah, Tremondre,
chopped.
Damn, which one of y'all niggas is echoing?
I think it's Demo. I think we're echoing on Demo shit.
Coming out your speakers, bro.
For real? Still?
It's like Xbox.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Get over
group chat on wax.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Who we got this Monday? Football.
Who is
I don't give a shit anymore.
The season's ending. Nobody cares. No, let's see.
It's been a rough season, bro. I'm not even gonna
New
lie.
Orleans at Green Bay.
Oh, Green Bay all day.
The line is Green Bay. Oh well,
they're probably like 13-point favorites or something crazy, right? 10
14 and a half.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going
crazy. Craziness.
Because Derek Carr is also still not playing, right?
He's out for the season.
No, he's done. Yeah, he's done.
They got that Hayner guy that.
They better start that freckle mix boy, Spencer Rattler.
Neither one of them wants to go outside and play in Green Bay on a Monday night right before Christmas.
What's
Yeah,
his name?
it's
Been
gonna be
balling on Green Bay.
Cold out there, man.
Josh Jacobs been balling lately.
Mm-hmm. Balling.
It's a real back,
Crazy,
man. Maybe hang on to real backs.
Hey, no cap.
Big
Straight
backs.
the fuck up, bro. How about them backs?
Yeah, man.
Back shots.
Well, yeah, man. We got a fun fact, or is there anything else in the sport world you guys want to holler or talk about?
Yeah, I don't know what you guys want to talk about, but what I can talk about is the let's see, what was the fun fact? Okay, so there was a in the 60s, the CIA had an operation called Operation Acoustic Kitty, where they spent about $20 million trying to train cats how to spy. And they would have a veterinarian do surgery on these cats and implant acoustic transmitters into the cat's actual ear, so you would hear what the cat hears. They would have the transmitting wire sewed into the fur, and there was like some sort of transmitter placed at the base of the cat's skull that would transmit back. And they trained it up for its first mission to spy on two men talking on a bench outside of the Soviet embassy in Washington, D.C. And when they released the cat, it immediately got hit by a taxi and so shouts out the CIA, American government, using your money, man.
What a waste.
Like literally they said it got hit by a taxi almost immediately and killed.
It's crazy.
R.I.P. to that cat, man. I know that hurt.
Shout out veterinarians out there, especially the fine black ones.
Yeah, shouts out them. For sure. Absolutely. I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's been another week of the group chat on wax.
Shout out
Jimmy, man.
Shout out Saw Jimmy, bro.
Generation G, Generation G, Generation G.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry
Feliz
Christmas.
Navidad.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feliz Navidad.
Shout out Jehovah's Witness.
Feliz Navidad.